All right, so we got this complex wall here. That's not the complex wall. We want to get this complex wall. That's a complex wall. And we're going to talk about the UVs on this. So let's go ahead and look at those. Go ahead and go into here, unwrap, and look at those. All right. So what we'll do first, flatten mapping. We can leave it at 45 degrees for right now. And this is going to be a basic layout. So what we want to do here is just kind of clean things up. When I'm thinking about my UVs, I want to have them in the position that they would be in the world space. And to me, I need to rotate around a little bit. What we can do real quick to see what's going on with your UVs in terms of which directions are which, click in this down panel here and go to texture checker, and you'll get basically a texture set that has colors, letters, numbers, and grids. And that allows you to kind of see the orientation of all your faces. So with the thin stuff being on the bottom and the thicker trim being up top, I'm going to go ahead and select these elements here. And that element there. I'm going to rotate them. And make sure that they're not backwards. That's good. Like this one. Rotate it. Make sure it's not backwards. And it looks fine. So there they go. It's best if you're going to scale anything to scale them up universally. Just to kind of keep things together. There are other tools that help you keep things nice and clean, but this just kind of makes things nice and generic and easy to use. All right, so now I'll move in here, and I'm just going to start moving things around and kind of placing the pieces I need to. I can do some welds and kind of get some tops, bottoms, lefts, and rights kind of situated, but I want to be wary about how I'll use the space effectively. What I can do is go to edge mode here. Let's go ahead and turn that off and turn this off. Boop. And I can hit stitch selected, and there's that piece there. Alright, so I can do the same thing for here. Oopsie, not what I wanted. Stitch. Stitch. I'll do the same thing over here for the bottoms. Now I gotta think about how I'm gonna get the rest of these. If I go here, I can probably stitch that big long piece and that big long piece there, and then I can probably stitch that long piece there. All right, now I got these pieces that kind of fill in the gaps. Not very hard from here. If I need to scale these back down again, that's just no problem. You're not losing any resolution. It's all based on how it sits on any size map that you make. So if you have a 2098 map versus a 2048 versus a 4096 map, they'll still sit in the same space. So from here, I'm just going to grab some chunks and just start moving them into place. Ooh, what is this one? I should have thought about that. Okay, that's this edge here. So let's go here and turn that off. Should have thought about that sooner. Oh, wrong one. All right, go back into here. Slide that into there. Things will slide into place a little bit more effectively now. I got a better idea. Let's do this. Let's see what first happens when I just pack it all. That's even more effective. Probably do this and rotate them. scale it up a little bit. Holding control to keep it uniform. And close that. We can use that for right now. Collapse 2. Hold yes. So there's a wall door 0, with no windows in it. I'll rename it door window. There we go. Alright, so now we want that set up. Let's make sure it's in the right spot. It looks like everything's right where I need it. We're going to export that out as an FBX. Hold on a second, make this a little easier. Just like that. Hit Control C to copy. Export selected. Let's put this in the same folder everything else is at so I can just move it faster. It is in the downloads folder. Boop. I'm going to leave it. I think that'll be fine. Close this. Okay, now I'm going to start up Substance right after this next video.